Okay, I see you're like wanting to learn something about After Effects. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna import our clips. So I have my clip. What you want to do first is mute the audio because you don't need an audio unless you're doing like some type of victory thing. You want to find a song clip, so start it here. I'm gonna drag it all the way back. Zoom all the way in. Use this. Then what you want to do is drag the clip. Then you'll get this. So first I'm gonna mark the kill. It shows the logo, which is right here. That's where we're gonna add the marker. And then first, I'm gonna add my song here. I have multiple of them. I really some of them, but I guess we'll do this one. So then you want to put this song under. You want to press L 2 times. I'll show you the keybinds. Okay, so if you want the keybinds, S is for scale, P is for position, H for anchor point, R is for rotation, T is for opacity, U is for show keyframe stuff. For the audio, L is for show levels. So I'll go ahead and show you. L, and then L 2 times to show audio forms. And then the layers, Control Alt T is time remap. Control Alt Y is create new adjustment layer. Control Shift D is bit clip. And Control Alt Shift Y is a null to create a null. So basically, you want to find the start of your song. Go ahead and find that. You want to start it right here, then drag it back. I'm gonna zoom all the way in. And start right here. I'm gonna cut it using Alt left bracket. It's a little laggy because I'm recording. Okay, so we have it here. Then what you want to do is drag it here. Then you want to invite yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my ident. Okay, so I have my ident. I'll put this on button. That way it shows on the screen. If I do screen, then you guys didn't see. Well, it's terrible. And if I do linear dodge, it's even worse. But lightning, it doesn't show the shine, but I usually like light. But if you want, you could do add the screen. I guess it is screen. And now that I have my ident, I'm just gonna import my clips or stuff. So now we're gonna do something cool. Okay. Just gonna play through the music. As you can see, I'm gonna move this back. I'll delete this marker. But if you can't time it, you can use something else. Of this. Obvious one. You can see they're all separated. I'll even use the screenshot thing to show. See how they're all separated. So then, if you do this. Then you just wanna go ahead and marker this. I'll show do this, but if you want, you can do the freeze thing. But that's what I'm going to do. And watch their tutorials how to like sing. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then what you want to do is you want to add a time remap or Alt-T. Then you want to add a keyframe for every beat. I'm just going to do a normal way. Hold on. I'm going to open my software real quick. Turn it to the preset because I have 60%. Okay. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you want, you can go to the edit clip. You can see. But what we're going to do is easy use all of this by pressing F9, of course. What you want to do is you can. So I'll just show you the graphs. You can skip over if you want. So the graph, you just hold Shift to move it horizontally. Control to curve it, I guess. It's Alt, I guess. Yeah, Alt to curve it. It's gonna cause stuff. But if you want, you could Shift. And you could also shift this. That way it's like. But since I have Flow as a plugin, I'm just gonna use it. If you have Flow, you can do more stuff. I can show you an example. You can just shift that. If it's down, shift to do that too. Control, curve it better. So I recommend getting Flow. There's a way to get to. So this. And you can see it's like choppy. So you want to do is you want to enable time remapping or the flame bending. So scales it smooth. See how when it here feels the kill too quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Shift. I'm going to adjust it here. So if you want, you can make small adjustments. Boom. But it still shows a kill, so you just make small adjustments. And then on the last keyframe, I'd say go ahead and make this type of graph. Yeah. Now what we're gonna do is hold Shift and lower this down as much as possible. Wait, keyframe it. The way we got. So you can press B to start, B for the end. So I'll set the end to here. Yeah, I got the kill here. Now I'm gonna teach you how to make an impact. So you want to go settings here. Label impact, and if you want, I'm gonna label this red. So I have to make sure I have the impact. So then after you do that, what you want to know is you want to create a new adjustment layer. It's Ctrl Y, I guess. And then what you can do here is add. Yeah, you also need plugins for this. Like it also uses the position to scale. You'll just need motion tile. It's way more difficult. So I'm going to keyframe this and put this around here. 27 will be fine. And then over here, I'm gonna. That way it's like. You'll also need to keyframe this. But just for the new graphs, I'm gonna control this. Control this also. Wait, matches. I'll apply it. Still made kind of a shake. On that. Now we got kind of a. You just adjust it, but if you want to copy it, here it is. So then what we're gonna do. And also here's a tip. If you want to adjust it, you can make it so it's like graph, this biggest graph. As you kind of see right here, it is big. That way when you go to the graph, adjust it better. And I recommend doing that. And then when you go back, you can. So now we got our impact. Now what's next? You can add more effects and get creative with it. So I'll do it here. Now instead of confusing yourself on, well, how do I like search it up on the graph? Because I can't. Well, there's a thing called a Ctrl, and in order to work with it, you need a plugin. It's free. I'd recommend, but this is where you should search from now on if you don't have the plugin. And then what you're gonna do is put this to 06. Frequency around 20 to 24. I'm gonna skip to this, like whatever you like, and then you'll have this. And then I'm gonna use something called turbulent display. You don't need any plugins for the turbulent display. You need to just add it. You have After Effects, which is why this is a tutorial. And then I'm gonna put this all the way to like 100, I guess. You can keyframe it. Put this all the way to 0. There we go. There we go. So you have. Then I'm gonna add just the light rays. Then you can center it wherever you like. I'm gonna try this one. Or if you want, you can center it on the light. That way you have kind of an impact. And then I do have some presets. Don't worry. And then if you want, you can add a build up, which is what I'm going to do. So for a build up, you're gonna also need plugins, or you can also make a build up without plugins. But if you want, you can add something called warp. You do the fisheye. I like to put mine onto 0. And it adds it, goes onto the build up. Put this to negative 100. See how it kind of gives like a build up type vibe. And then also I'm going to also build a curve the way it matches. And here's something else I'd like to add. I usually like to add some edge detect. You can also use find edges. Invert it, adding black and white. Put it on top of here. And another thing I like to use is a solid. So what you can do with a solid is you can use your colors that you want to use. So for example, just for this video, I'm gonna add a blue type color. And then you can also hover it. So I'm gonna put it over here. Then you can set this to overlay. So we have a blue. And you're gonna add something called polynomial curves. I'm going to do. And then just for here, I'm just gonna adjust. I'm gonna add a reflect dot. Wait, what do you I'm gonna add some motion blur. Add it to all the clips. That way it's smooth. Now if you want, you can add like 16 presets if you want. That's what I did in my last impact. I'll show you an example. So if I just go to animation, I have an editing pack. You can download it. It's going to be released soon. I also have an impact, for example. There's about like, where did it go? Oh, I'm dumb. We're in the wrong one. Pack for over it? Yeah, this one. This has like 16 presets. Okay. So I can count it 4, 8, 12. So it actually has 17, but so it's pretty much a bunch of these. But then what I like to do is I like to add something like yeah, how in like some montages I like to add something like, let's say you want a couple flips. So you actually can add it. Easy. I'll put it on the end of the clip so it's like, if you want, you can add some fast blur. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to add a shockwave to it. Now to make a shockwave, you're going to want to add something called scale wipe. Put the completion to like about like 50, but you're going to need to duplicate the clip. That's what I'm going to do. And you need to put it on the clip. But if it's just on adjustment layer, it's not going to do anything. So you want to put it on the clip. And then as soon as it gets out, you want to put it back to zero. And if you want, you can put this to 100%. Reverse the transition. Now with this, you can also add a keyframe. So You'll have this. We're gonna add the beginning and the end of the clip. You can end it however you want it to be. So I'm just gonna end it like this.
Real quick, I'ma pull up with my. Real quick, I'ma pull up with my.
That's why I like this, okay? Now you have your first impact, and if you want, you can do it on multiple clips. I'll show you another example after I see this project file, I guess. So I'm gonna open a project file that I made. Date modified. This is where I show all my stuff here. Here, there's like this is a different game.
She said, baby, I am not.
Wait for it. And also, here's a tip: if your After Effects is a little bit slow, check media disk cache. You want to check it. Make sure you can calculate it as much as possible. I like to put it on 25 and just put it on 1.2 bytes. But we have.
She said, baby, I am not afraid to die.
Just wait.
She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. She said, baby, I am not afraid to.
That's a clip. And you can also do other stuff that you want. I'll go back to this one. Something I made. I'll show the preview. Okay, this is a preview of something that is on video, so I can show.
I never had to gas off. Oppers fool me, so I put my mask on. Keep it to me, gotta keep the night high.
As you can see, I put a screenshot of the impact. Also going to be my editing pack, so if you want, you can add it. Trust me, it's going to be a bunch of here. Okay, cool. So, and they also have this one.
Get up in my damn way. Like, get up in my damn face. You know, like murder, she wrote. Slime slab, we wiping it no. Slime slab, we throwing the folks. I put that chopper right at you and don't. I keep that chopper right up in my.
Now you can see here, I made a little shockwave. I'll show you a tutorial for it too. So, as soon as my editing pack comes out, I'm going to go to overlays. All these are not by me. I'll go to my same FLP I was just on. And you can add the overlay. Over here. Also gonna need to duplicate it. Then you wanna not put it on the overlay because this looks terrible. So actually you wanna put it on my end. If you just put it on screen, yeah, it kind of looks a little bit terrible. I mean, I guess it looks good, but put it on my end.
Real quick, I'ma pull up with my.
Then what you want to do is you want to put like a bunch of SEO satellite right. You want to duplicate the clip. Put this above the adjustment layer. And then use it as the only source. I'm gonna put this saturation like 0. That's gonna take.
Real quick, I'ma pull up.
you can see here. Now with this overlay, you'll see where I'm going with it. You want to also mask it. So mask, you want to put it on full, that way you have possible. You want to locate the middle. Hover over this and put on Eclipse. And you can also move it or track it however you want it. Put it in the middle. Enable snapping too, so that way it's better. Then you want to expand this mask, you can see mask expanded. Want to pack the quarter. You want to move a frame where it moves. It goes right here, so I'm going to expand this. One, two. Also, expand this however you want. Or if you need to, you can also move up a little bit. That way it matches with the whole. One, two. A little bit. Expand it. One, two. Right mask. One, two. Hit. One, two. One, two. One, two. Okay, 1, 2. It's not going to be perfect, as it doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep on keyframing it until you're at the last frame. And then if you want, you can just stop. You can go to like where it's about to disappear. Or like this. Covered. It looks like it's almost out of the way. It over. That's when it's going to be done. So that way you have this.
Real quick, I'ma pull up with my
Yeah, it kind of expands to like not saturated to saturation.
real quick, I'ma pull up with my 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 real quick, I'ma pull up with my
And basically, that's pretty much it. If you want, you can get a little bit creative and try anything. So basically, that's how to make something. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you.